All right, so we got a beautiful obelisco behind me. We also have the Andes. This isn't Buenos Aires, clearly. We're over in Santiago, Chile. And today I'm going to be climbing Cerro San Cristóbal. It is a tourist spot. But anyway, I just thought it'd be a nice hike. All right, so there's the cerro. And it's Cerro San Cristóbal. I made a mistake earlier. Anyway, so we're here. A lovely tourist market. So there's all kinds of course, tourist trap trinkets to buy. You know, you got your Spider-Man and so on. Anyhow, I'm gonna figure out how to get up here. I think it's this way. I'm gonna go this way because it's a lot emptier. It seemed like the other way was going to a zoo. Anyhow, I want to go up there, but I'm not sure how. I guess I gotta go back down to go up there. Oh, it's confusing being a tourist, you know?
¡Qué lindo!
All right. I think the hardest part of this journey is going to be finding the entrance to this hill. I'm not sure what this is, but looks like a castle of some sort. Let's take a look. I just want to climb the goddamn mountain. It's so hard. Anyway, here's an overview of the market once again. And of course they're selling typical Chilean snacks and beverages and all kinds of trinkets. Permiso? Perdón.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got this long ass ramp going to the top, back and forth, and anyway. Perdón, una pregunta. ¿Eso es para subir el cerro o es para el zoológico?
Zoológico.
Ah, ¿dónde está la...?
La entrada es de la escala.
Ah, dale. Gracias, gracias. All right, so I was just told I'm heading the wrong way yet again, so I gotta find the right way. So we're on the other side of the castle now, and I guess I found out a way to go up properly. So I gotta take this road all the way up. The name of this hill, right behind me here, is Cerro San Cristóbal. In the proper language of the Mapuche, it's Tupahue. And it's a landmark, you know, and it has been for quite some time, be it for both the settlers and of course the indigenous people. I guess I gotta continue straight up this way. And it's already showing that it's gonna be a shitty walk. Fucking steep. And I didn't get a good sleep last night, so this is gonna be interesting. What's incredible is that you do get some nice views of the city from up here. Although it's quite unfortunate. I don't know if you can see those buildings way in the distance. But they're not that far, maybe a few kilometers. But because Santiago is built within a valley, there's all of the pollution from cars and factories and so on doesn't escape. So you have like a constant layer of smog over the city, which doesn't really allow you to get a good view of everything around. We're surrounded by mountains and yet you can barely see them. I mean, just look straight ahead. This isn't a foggy day and already, you know, about 30 meters or so ahead of, about 30 meters up the road, it's already getting smoggy. So it just goes to show just how much or how little airflow there is in Santiago, which is kind of unfortunate. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful city. Everybody that I've met has been fantastic, especially the anarchists who have allowed me to stay. So anyway, let's continue. Now originally when I left this morning, it was about -4. There was frost on the ground, it was chilly, and now it's fucking hot. It's like probably +10 degrees Celsius, and I'm dying under this jacket, but I need it anyway. I'm glad I took it to keep all my trinkets and shit, you know, on my phone and so on. Kids are flying down the street, eh? Anyway, you know, it's nice to kind of escape the city. I've been in Santiago now for about 4 days, and this is going to be my first little bit in the nature, despite the fact that it is kind of artificial. We're talking about an island of trees in the middle of a city, and it's got 2 zoos and swimming pools and shit, so it isn't really authentic natural environment. Anyhow, so yeah, I looked up, apparently this hike takes about 40 minutes. I might get there a little bit quicker on account of my impatience and anxiety. No, but honestly, I'll get there when I get there. I feel like I'm slowly regaining my breath. Maybe I can pick up the pace and get going, but nonetheless, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, it's closed. And up here, is this a topographical map? I fucking love maps. Oh my god. What is this? Camila Cruz, Santiago. So I should be able to find where I am here. I'm not sure where I am. I'd be somewhere on this map. As much as I love maps, I never learned how to read. So somebody in the comments tell me where I am, or don't. I don't know. Anyway, Paseo Metropolitano is what it says. And yeah, here you can see just the levels of smog. I don't want to make this a video where I talk about pollution, but Santiago has a lot of problems with smog. And I'm adding to it here with my cigarette smoke, but hey man, somebody has to piss in the ocean. Oof, it's bright, it's sunny. And check out that cactus up there. Gorgeous. And some more down here. Can you imagine, with my luck, if I was to trip and fall into these cactus? That'd be great. Make for great content. The story I want to tell about Santiago is that, or Chile in general, is of the Mapuche. And from what I've been told, they were fierce warriors. They fought the Inca back and prevented the expansion of the empire. And then, of course, when the conquistadors came to the shores of Chile, the Mapuche put up a big fight, and they would call the conquistador the Inca. We meaning new. So they were the new Inca, the new empire to fight. And it's absolutely impressive how they were able to hold back, you know, several empires and keeping them at bay, despite the fact that they didn't have the same technology, the same weaponry, the same tools. They had no horses, no gunpowder. And eventually, of course, the conquistadors would finally submit the population of the indigenous, and then they founded the country of Chile. Yeah, I had to take off my jacket because I'm not even about halfway up the hill and I'm already dying of heat. You know, one last comment about the smog, man. This place reminds me of China. You can barely see in the distance. It's all completely polluted, yada yada. Perdón, una pregunta. No sé si estoy perdido o no, pero esto es para San Cristóbal, ¿no?
Sí, tienes que seguir el sendero hacia arriba y vas a llegar a una plaza grande.
Dale.
Y ahí sube la Virgen.
Gracias, gracias. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there. At the top there's a big statue of the Virgin Mary. And we'll get there soon enough. If not, I guess you'll never see this video. And I can feel the air pressure. We're getting higher. This hill rises about 850 meters, and my ears are about to pop. I've always loved hiking, you know, taking peaceful walks in nature. Ever since I was a kid, I would go into the woods and play. And where I live, there was quite a big hill, kind of like this, way back in Canada. Oh, I'm so out of breath. I'm not even at the top. And it's moments, fuck, I almost tripped on a rock. It's moments like this where I think about quitting smoking, for real. Now, if any of you assholes watching this video smoke cigarettes, fuck you. Don't be like me. You gotta be better than me. I'm an asshole. So if you're a nice person, you're already on your way, but if you don't smoke, you'll be able to enjoy nature without sounding like an absolute fucking abuelito. In beautiful Santiago, eh? Gorgeous city, lots of pollution, but here in the Cordillera, the Andes, they're surrounded by nature, which means, you know, you go about 100 kilometers east of the city and you find yourself in ski resorts, in mountains. There's snow, beautiful nature. And if you go, I think it's about 300 kilometers to the other side for the west, you end up finding yourself in the Pacific Ocean. And there's beautiful beaches. Honestly, it's a gorgeous place. Maybe not to visit in the wintertime, unless you're into skiing, you know. All right, I'm gonna take myself a quick seat right here. Quick breather. Think about my smoking sins. Maybe I'll go to the Virgin Mary up at the top and, you know, think about my smoking sins, and maybe when I reach the Virgin Mary up at the top of the hill, I'll repent and ask for her help so I can quit smoking. Now, we'll see. I don't know if I'm that superstitious, if I believe in magic white lady from modern day Israel giving birth to a virgin kid. And honestly, I think now with paternity tests, it would have been quite the scandal. So I guess she was lucky she did that in 2000 BC or whenever. Anyhow, just noticed there's this weird metal pipe here. I imagine it's plumbing, but I'm not entirely sure what it's for. But I've stepped on it a few times on the way up and fucking slipped a little bit because I'm a geriatric fuck. So we'll make our way up to the top and we'll see what happens. I was warned by the locals and a few of my friends down here saying to watch out, because apparently there are people that come here to rob tourists, but I haven't found anything like that so far. But who knows, there could be like a nest of hoodlums just waiting to ambush me around the corner behind every tree. No, I'm gonna be honest, as far far as Latin America goes, Chile is one of the safer countries. The entire southern cone, we're talking about Chile and Argentina and Uruguay. Those three countries are fairly calm, fairly relaxed, away from the narcotráfico that exists in the north. Anyway, let's go around this corner here. And there it is up at the top, the Virgin Mary at the top of San Cristóbal. It's crazy how high I climbed, eh? Fuck. I don't know why I choose to do these things, you know? Between the cigarettes and the lack of physical exercise and the cigarettes, it's fucking terrible. Let this be like a no smoking ad. Don't fucking smoke. Don't fucking smoke. Terrible. Check out these rocks. Here's a road. A beautiful radio antenna up there. I like it. You have the Virgin Mary as a shining beacon of hope for the, at that time, brand new nation of Chile. And then you have modern telecommunications towers. So you can ship posts to your friends. And there's a chance that if you're here in the city, some of those transmissions are being sent right by the Virgin Mary. Take a look at that, the contrast between the old and the new. Well, I found a nice little quiet spot here to sit. There's a view, and I thought I'd take another rest. You know, recently I turned 28 years old. And I'm old, but not that old. And in reality, I feel like I haven't done enough of this, traveling and doing the things that I want for a long time. I took a lot of compromises, I guess, with my early 20s, and it's difficult, you know? It's difficult to leave a job and do something crazy. And it's also difficult to, I don't know, pursue your dreams in spite of what other people say. When I post this video, I'll probably have like 2 subscribers on YouTube. And you know, this is all a risk. For all I know, amongst the hundreds and thousands of people posting YouTube videos every day, I might not make it. But I'm still doing it nonetheless. Because even though, even if I never find success within my video projects, I at least came to Chile, for example, today, and I'm pursuing something, going on an adventure, and these memories will stay with me for some time, you know, my whole life. I'll be able to talk about how I went to Chile, I hung out with anarchists, I climbed San Cristóbal, I breathed in the glorious smog, all of it.